folks, Mike Bazzine here, and welcome to Thursday night Supercars Americas Week 12, last week of the season, and we are at VIR. Really cool track. Love doing hot laps around this place. Really struggled with consistency around it. I don't know, it seems like I always have a hard time reading the corners. Like, I always brake like way too early, and then next lap, come around to the same corner, okay, I'll brake a little bit later, and then just miss the turn completely. So, I don't know, my results here have been kind of, this is another track, my finishing record has been kind of average, but it's still a fun track to run on. I've still had some great races against guys here, and it's a great place. So, yeah, we got 20 entries here tonight. One of them is currently not rolled up yet, but hopefully he'll make the call. Yeah, 19, 20 cars on a track this size. This is a pretty big track. So, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, I'm going to put the car through qualifying, and I'll come back afterwards and let you know how we did. There you go. 11th. Right on the south end of mid-pack. So, pretty much where I expected to be. Check out the gap, though. 10th place Cam Porter with a 47.5, and it's like 47.5s and 4s in front of him. And then you come to me with a 49.1, and I was pretty proud of that lap. But, yeah, there's a bit of a separation between the top and the bottom half of the field. So, maybe a top 10 tonight? If I get lucky? I don't know. We'll see. But hey, even if I finish where I start, that'd be pretty good.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Very cloudy. Not going to see much sun today, I don't think. Feels like there's a lot more than 10 cars in front of me.
Green flag, green flag. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. on your left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Fastest lap for you. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear. Gaining on the car in front, the gap is 1.2 seconds. job. 10 to go. Car behind is pitting. Got about 5 laps of fuel left. The leader's pitting now. Nice and smooth, you're running second. The next car's the leader. leaders pitting now. The car behind you's pitting. The car behind you's pitting. Doing good, keep it up. You're in first.
Man, that was all Echo, man.
Pit box in 10,
That's what's up about racing Aussies.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I led a lap. Car feels good. We'll see when we come out. I think we might have a fight for the finish.
All clear, punch it. The car behind you's pitting. Five laps to go. We are where we expected to be. about 5 laps of fuel left. left to go. 2 to go. That was not a great time for a lockup. got about 2 laps of fuel left. White flag, white flag. Just set your fastest lap of the session. About 1 lap of fuel left.
Good race, Chris.
Car stopped on the right.
Good race. That was wild.
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, we'll get them next time.
Kept you honest, Cam. That was fun.
Boxing 10.
Does everyone agree that race is a bit short?
5, 3,
Yeah, the shortest lap.
1. Right here. It's moving.
Bit of nick head there, mate, but otherwise, nice battle up there.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice and close. Yeah, it just hates with the ping, you know. You guys are in Australia, but still good fun.
Good race. Oh. So, do y'all think Cam was a little bit mad that I beat him on the start? Oh, that was fun. Yeah, spent like the first quarter of the race. How did this go? Okay, so race starts. Cam gets a bad launch. I pass him, and I'm thinking, cool. I've already made up my one spot in like 2 turns. And then he proceeds to just hound the shit out of me for like the rest of that whole first half of the first stint. I think, how did that go now? I think I got a little bit of distance on him at one point, and then I did a big slide or something coming out of one corner. Just couldn't get the back end under the car. The 2 guys that I was following, I think that was Chris and Stacy. And then at some point Dan McFarland came in. I think he got an off track or something. He was further up the field. And then he got off track, came back on, and I think we almost met at one point. But I chased around those guys for a while, and yeah, and then I had a big slide at some point, and Cam was like right on my bumper, and then I think I got like one good run up through the S's, which the car was really strong through the uphill S's. It always has been. I just wish that more of that translated to the rest of the track. I'd be set. And I caught up to that group, and Cam slipped like, I don't know, like a second and a half behind me. And we just kind of ran around that way. I saw people start peeling off, and yeah, I had originally planned to pit like 1 or 2 laps earlier, but everybody in front of us pitted, and it was just me and who else was it? I think Stacy stayed out. Stacy and I both stayed out. He pitted like a lap later, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna lead a lap this season. So I stayed out for another lap. Did that maybe cost me my 10th place? Possibly, but was it fun? Yeah. So I did it anyway, because of course I did. And then came out of the pits. I think it was Stacy and Chris passed me as I was coming off the pit lane, and me and Cam came right out, and I had to laugh because Cam did, I think, the only lockup I saw him do going into turn 1 all night, trying to keep that position away from me, and then that set us up for like the whole second half of the race was just me chasing after Cam. I got a couple of good runs on him, but just couldn't make anything happen. Like I said, my car, I felt like my car was really strong. Everywhere from like the exit of where the bridge is as you're heading into the S's, all the way up to Oak Tree, that whole side of the track, my car was really strong. I hardly lift through that whole section. And yeah, there were a couple times where I actually had to back off because I was in danger of running into Cam. The problem with being fast up through the S's is that you gain a lot of time on people, but there's like nothing to do up there. There's no passing opportunities. So it was gonna take either a good run up through the S's to get on Cam's bumper, and then a big dive on that big downhill uphill heading into the Oak Tree turn to get a nose in alongside him. And I tried that a couple times, couldn't get close enough. Or a really good run out of Oak Tree, which is a double apex onto a long straightaway. We learned how good I am at those at Canada in Montreal. But yeah, if he could just get a little bit squirrely coming out of Oak Tree, or I could get a really good run, I felt like I could draft up alongside him, and then maybe we can make something happen. The end of trying to pass people on the end of the backstretch here is weird because you're braking for a right-hand turn, but there's a little left kink that precedes it, so it's a little. And I know this happened at least once in like the first half of the race where Cam got a good draft on me coming down the backstretch, and I didn't know which side of the track to go on, because either way he would have had an opportunity to either pass me on the left if he got a good if I took the right, he could pass me on the left and shut me down coming into that corner, or he could have pulled to the right, and I think he actually swept along across the back. I saw him go by in the mirror when he swept to the left. If he could have stayed right, then he probably could have got a nose in under braking, and then I would have been forced to stay high, and he could have got under that me. It's a really cool turn, in that there's really no good way to defend going into it. Like, safe route is probably to the right, but you're not totally guaranteed to hold your position if you stay to the right in that turn. There were a couple times where I caught up to Cam coming out of that big chicane at the top of the hill at the end of the backstretch. I felt like my car was really good coming out of that turn too, and I kind of caught up to him. But it was the same deal. I would have to get a good run off of that last like the last turn that you have to slow down for before you hit the start-finish straight. It was going to take a really good run and maybe a little bit of drafting help to chase Cam down and maybe make a move on him going into turn one, but that didn't happen either. So, yeah, Cam drove an awesome race in that whole second half. Like I said, I think that lockup that he did going into turn one as I was coming out of the pits was about the only wrong move that I saw him do. I think either on that same lap, in that same corner, either on that lap or the next one, I saw him do a little wiggle on exit, just trying to get the power down, but that was it. Yeah, he drove a perfect race, and as much as I wanted that 10th place, I got to get my hats off to him. Yeah, that was a hell of a run. So that sets us up good for tomorrow night. Of course, it's the last race of the season, so I plan on racing tomorrow night as well. If it was anything like tonight, it should be a good one. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Take it easy. Have a good one.